this is what happens when I make my bed. It alternates which cat sleeps on it, but currently there is a pixel on the bed. And she has decided that is her spot. Bagheera usually sleeps on the bed and he sleeps on the pillows, but I've got the pillows covered by the blanket today when I made it. And yeah, it's just interesting to see. Hey Dragonlings, I apologize for the heater in the background, but it is Tuesday and it is the day that Tamara and I are going to be doing our 10K Tuesday. I gotta go take a shower, I gotta get dressed, and I gotta set up all my live stream stuff because I am first and we're going to be attempting to write 10K today. I am hoping to alternate between the two writing projects I've been working on, Damned and Deadly, which is the third book in the Damned and Dangerous Quartet, as well as Just One Bite, which is a book I'm writing for a writing experiment based on 7-figure fiction, I believe it's called, by T. Taylor. I'll have a link to it in the description below, so if you're interested in checking out, you can. I recently read it, I enjoyed it, and I want to try some of the methods it talks about in order to see if I can increase my readership and my sales. So that's what I'm going to do, and that's what that project is. And yeah, so I'm going to be alternating between those two and seeing if I can reach 10K today. So wish me luck. So we're about to go on break. We finished up my live stream and I have 3,350 words so far today. My live stream ran a little bit long. I didn't even realize it until we were close to ending, but we streamed for 4.5 hours, which was not the original intention. The intention for these 10K day live streams was 3 hours max. But we were using a 30-minute timer instead of a 25-minute timer, and we did not calculate for that, I guess. I don't know. It was a really good writing stream, though, so I'm not going to complain about it too much. It's just that we ran over and didn't even realize we ran over it, kind of thing. But now we're on break. We're going to be doing some writing sprints in Discord. If you want to join the Discord group, the AuthorTube Discord group, so that you can join in on live writing sprints when we do stuff like this, go ahead and contact Tamara Woods. She is the creator of the AuthorTube Discord group, and she kind of keeps it organized to some extent. It's pretty self-explanatory once you get inside of it. But, she's the one that has the link to it. It's not publicly posted anywhere. Just to keep people out of it that are spammers and trolls kind of thing. So, yeah. Contact her if you want to be part of the group so that you can join us whenever we do 10K days and join us on the Discord sprints that we do in between the two streams. Because we're going to continue doing this at least once a month until the end of the year, and then we'll decide from there what we're going to do. Hey Dragonlings. So I realized that I never updated you guys on the 10K stuff. I did a couple clips and that was it. So first of all, I did reach 10K. Yay me. I did not switch between two projects like I'd originally planned. I only worked on Just One Bite, and I filled out my lovely writing tracker. The way it works is I was putting the word count, the project I was working on, and underneath the line on this one, I was putting how long the sprint was. And then on the side here, I've got 3 sets of blue lines. This was my end word count for the sprints on my stream. This was the end word count for the sprints on Discord, and this was the end word count for the sprints on Tamara's stream, and that is actually when I hit 10K. So that is how I was tracking my stuff. I will have a link to these writing trackers in the description if that is something you're interested in using in the future. I literally made them because I wanted to be able to color in tacos on our 10K Tuesday. Let me grab my sheet and show you. This was from the last 10K day when I was testing these out before I released them. And I did not reach 10K this day, as you can see, but I did write 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 words. My total word count was 5,927. That was when I thought I had written 6,000 words, and when I actually calculated it was less. Had I known, I was so close, I would have reached it, but that's okay. So, yeah, the link to those will be in the description below if that's something you are interested in using for yourself. And I am planning on making more, and basically every time I update it, a new version will be in the description when I talk about it. Because like I have ideas for other like little cutesy trackers. Right now I've got pumpkins and bumblebees and hearts, the tacos. Yeah, but I have a couple more planned. I might do one for like different genres. Tamara mentioned that at some point, and I don't remember when, if we were on stream or off stream, but I might do some genre related ones. I do know I want to do some dragons. I just haven't found a dragon that I like enough to do that with. So yeah. That is that. I've got a video filmed today, hence the dress. I will be taking off my jacket, turning off the heater, and actually filming a video for tomorrow, because tomorrow's Thursday, and I need to get that done. I was originally going to try doing like videos on Sundays. However, I had kiddos over last weekend, and they were being noisy, and I just didn't feel like filming, so I didn't film. But yeah, I gotta film a video now, and I'm hoping to get back on track to do some batch filming come this weekend. My youngest has been invited over to a sleepover. My oldest will be here, but she likes to stay cooped up in her room, so I have a feeling I'd be able to film. It's just a matter of me sitting down and doing it. But yeah, that's all I have today. I have client work I need to finish. I'm waiting on some images from them now. I have some reading to do because I want to be further along into the book we're doing for Writer's Workshop. We're reading Writing in the Dark by Tim Wagner. I like saying Wagner. But it's interesting so far. But I was also hoping to be a lot further than I am now. I'm on chapter 4 of 20. So, gotta get started on that. But beyond that and writing, I have reading to do, I have a little bit of writing to do, and then I have, what else do I have? I have to finish formatting that project for my client, but beyond that, I don't have anything to do. I do need to still decide what I want to do for my reward for hitting 10K, because I'm a firm believer that you should do rewards. I don't know what I want to do yet. I have a bunch of shows and movies on my watch list on Netflix that Justin doesn't want to watch. They're not his thing, and the kids can't watch. They're rated R or mature. And honestly, I don't have a problem with the kids watching rated R movies. Mature, I do have a problem with. But as long as there's no sex in the movies, I don't have a problem with them watching rated R movies. And honestly, as soon as they get to the point where I have to explain how when they start going through puberty and they start understanding what I'm telling them about, the cycle of life. We've gone over it a couple times, but I don't think it's clicked. As soon as they get to that point, I don't even have a problem with them watching rated R movies, honestly. Maybe that makes me weird, but I'm a firm believer that you shouldn't hide things. Guys, I was raised breeding and raising. I grew up breeding and raising ponies. I knew what sex was by the time I was my girl's age. Like, I knew what it was. I did not have a belief system that babies came from storks. I knew that men and women had sex, women got pregnant, and babies were born. Like, I don't have a problem with teaching my kids that. I'm just not ready to have those conversations yet. It was easier when animals were involved when I was learning. By the way, I never got the birds and the bees talk from my parents because Harry knew what the fucking shit was. So yeah. But until then, they're not allowed to watch rated R movies and not allowed to watch mature movies, which means there's a bunch of things on my watch list that I can't watch unless they're asleep. And by then, I'm like, I'm dead. I want to go to bed. So I don't watch it either. So yeah, that's probably what my reward is going to be, is like carving out time and actually watching some of these movies and shows that I can't watch, that Justin won't watch with me, kind of thing. So yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do for my reward. Watch me do something completely different. It's usually the way it works. Also, another thing I would like to add in here, and I'll probably try to mention it in every weekly vlog until the day, since terrible at promoting, but our next 10K writing day is going to be November 15th, which is a Monday. This time, we were originally going to stick with Tuesdays in the middle of the month, which means it would have been the 16th, but the 16th is my oldest birthday, so that's a no-go. So Monday, November 15th, will be the next 10K day. We're going to keep these going throughout every month, at least until the end of the year, and probably in December we'll decide if we're going to continue doing it in 2022 or not, I guess. I don't know.
Big glass hammer that they carry
We're
around.
watching Critical Role.
Very, very
Season 3.
gently just
Campaign
around
3.
the base of it. It says
It's been a bit since I recorded. I apologize ahead of time. My heater is on. I have not been vlogging a lot this week, and I haven't recorded or edited or uploaded any videos this week. I was supposed to have a video up this week, and I won't have one up this week. I might have one up next week. We'll see. Depends on how much filming I get done tomorrow. Because that's what I plan on doing, is filming a lot tomorrow. But, I think it started on Saturday. Was the first day in the Escape the Plot Forest Summit, which was a free summit. If you watched it live, and then it was a, like the videos were available for each of the sessions were available for up to 24 hours free, and then afterwards they locked, and you could only watch them if you bought the passes, which I did not do. So I was trying to watch all these videos, and like Tuesday was the 10K day, so I knew that I wasn't going to be able to watch them on Tuesday, so I watched all of Tuesdays on Wednesdays, and I've been playing catch up since, basically. It was a really interesting summit, but I found out about it because I am signed up for Michelle Schusterman's newsletter, and she mentioned it in one of her newsletters because she had a discussion that I wanted to pay attention to, and yeah, so that's what I've been doing this week. And because of that, I haven't done a lot of like vlogging, and I haven't done a lot of like, there's been writing done because I hit 10K on Tuesday, obviously, and then I wrote a little bit, I think, on Thursday, but mostly I haven't been writing. I haven't been reading a lot, like not as much as I would like to, at least. I have been keeping up with my 1 chapter a day, 20 pages a day thing, but I haven't. I'm behind on the reading I wanted to do for the writer's workshop. The book we're reading is like 20 chapters long, and so that means reading 2 chapters a day since when I calculated it. I don't remember when that was, but it was like 2 chapters a day for 10 days straight. And I think I'm on chapter 4, and I was supposed to be on like chapter 12 now or something like that. I don't remember. Anyways, I'm behind on my reading so that I can take part in the discussion on next Saturday. So yeah, that has been my day today, my week actually. It's just been rather busy. One of these days I would like to like batch film 2 to 3 videos so that I don't have the same thing happen, because like the second week of November is the 20 Books Vegas and convention, and they're doing a lot of live streaming, and I want to watch those. Like this is my career, and there's a lot of things that they teach that I want to pay attention to. So I've got to like make that happen. And I don't want to be like behind on videos again. So I need to batch film a bunch of videos and get them ready for uploading so that they're ready to go whenever things happen. And I need to get better about scheduling my stuff again, because I made that video about how I schedule my social media, and I have been behind ever since I made that video, like because of health reasons, but now because just in general, because I'm behind. Like I haven't actually sat down and had a good what do I want to post this month session, and I need to sit down and do that. I did that for that video, which I filmed in September, I believe, for September. And since then, I haven't sat down and done another good, what kind of stuff do I want to post this month? If you can hear that banging sound, it's Jester trying to come in or trying to get someone to let her in. She just went out. She can wait a couple minutes. But if you hear that, that's what that is. There's like a metal screen door on the outside of the glass, and so when she bangs against it, it just makes lots of noise, even though she's not banging against it that hard. Like she's probably just pawing at it. Anyways, I feel like there was something else I was going to say, but I can't remember what it is, so I'm going to try to go get some writing done. I finished up some client work. I believe I'm waiting for some responses back, and we'll see what happens. And yeah, that's what my video this week was going to be about, was like what I do for like side work. I haven't filmed it yet, guys. I will eventually. I think maybe next week you'll get 2 videos. We'll see. It depends on how I'm feeling. I've got lots of video ideas I want to do. I just haven't gotten around to them yet. I'm sorry. I'll get to them eventually. Another thing I've been doing this week is that I have been officially like cleaning up my files on my computer. I had a major heart attack earlier this week because I have files saved in 3 different places. And the way it worked is that I have an external drive that I was planning on using as like a backup drive. I have my PC, and then I have Mac Mardigan, which is my Mac. And I, for some odd reason, had files saved in all 3 places. A backup external drive is no longer a backup external drive. It's got some files on it that are not on the PC, not on the Mac. My PC had files that weren't saved on either the Mac or there was just files everywhere. So what I started doing was consolidating files and getting rid of files that are no longer relevant, deleting duplicates and stuff like that, because I had a heart attack because there was files that I was missing. Like, they weren't in any of those 3 areas. I did eventually find those files, but that is what led me to doing this major cleanup. The files were on a USB drive that I was using to like transfer files back and forth between the PC and Mac Mardigan. And honestly, they were probably from when I was transferring files from my old Mac to my new Mac and from my Mac to my PC. It's convoluted. For the longest time, all I had for my writing device was my old Mac, which was 10 years old and dying, like, quickly. It was getting to the point where, like, it would take forever to turn on, and there would be times where I tried to open a file and it was like, this file, it does not exist. Some of my files have been corrupted and stuff like that. And then I got my gaming PC, which the original plan was not to use it for, like, writing-related stuff at all. It was strictly going to be for gaming. And for the most part, it still is, which is why there's some files on it, but not a lot of files on it. All of my video files are on it for the most part. Again, all the older files are not, honestly. Yeah, I started running out of... Mac Mardigan was dying faster, so I started transferring files to my USB drive, which I quickly filled up, obviously, and then I was transferring them to my PC, especially the video files, so that they would be safe. Because again, Mac Mardigan was getting to the point where when I was trying to open files, I was like, this file has been corrupted. I'm like, oh god, no, don't do that. Don't do that. And then I got the external drive, and the original plan was to use the external drive as nothing but backup. But I was running out of room in different places, so files started going everywhere. And then I got this Mac to replace the old Mac, because again, I wanted all my writing to be on my Mac. But I never completely transferred all my writing files from the various places. So that's what I've spent a lot of this week doing too. Especially while I was like watching the summits and in between taking notes. Like, I've been transferring files around and trying to get rid of duplicates completely and get all of my files in one place. Most of my files are now for writing files. Most of my writing files are now on my Mac. I do have some files still on my PC. I still have some files on my external hard drive. But, sorry, I had to pause. The kiddo asked me a question. Anyways, I still have some files I need to transfer from my PC to my Mac. This is Mac Mardigan. I still have some files I need to transfer my external drive to my Mac. I want to get all of my writing-related files on my Mac first, and then I will go back to using my external hard drive as a backup. The other thing I want to do is I need to go through my files, because at one point when my older Mac started dying, I also started uploading files to Google Drive because of the fact that I was just afraid I was going to run out of space. Most of my files did not transfer correctly. There is a lot of files on Google Drive because I do folders inside of folders inside of folders. I'm missing a lot of files on Google Drive because it didn't transfer the actual files. All it did was transfer the folders for some odd reason I haven't figured out yet. So that's the next step, is I'm going to go through my Google Drive and get rid of all the empty folders. And then I want to make it, because I have a Mac, I have it set so that stuff goes to, I think it's called Mac and Cloud. Well, my Mac and Cloud is full already with just the files that are on my Mac, because it saves everything to Mac and Cloud that you generate. And I have all my my Instagram files, my video files that I've made that are still on this Mac. Eventually, all my video files will be on my PC. My PC handles video files better, so I want all my video files to be on my PC, all my writing files to be on my Mac. And I'm slowly getting there. It's just taking a long ass time, and that's what I've spent a lot this week doing, is just organizing my files on my Mac. Once I have all of my files sorted, I also have a lot of D&D stuff, again, saved in multiple places. And it's not even the same D&D stuff saved in multiple places. It's different D&D stuff saved in multiple places. Some of it's duplicates, most of it's just different, and a lot of files related to D&D. A lot of files. But my point is to all this is that, yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just, oof, there's a lot going on. And I am just trying to get organized. I'm trying to get organized. That's what it comes down to. This is a square puppy. This is not a square puppy. She is under the covers with us. That's her too. She pushed me over onto the bed. Justin's still asleep. She is now awake. You ready to go outside? You ready for breakfast?